My dear Wormwood, so your man is in love, and in the worst kind he could possibly have fallen into, and with a girl who does not even appear in the report you sent me. I have looked up this girl's dossier, and am horrified at what I find. Not only a Christian, but such a Christian, a vile, sneaking, simpering, demure, monosyllabic, mouse-like, watery, insignificant, virginal bread and butter miss, the little brute. She makes me vomit. She stinks and scolds through the very pages of the dossier. Then, of course, he gets to know this woman's family and whole circle. Could you not see that the very house she lives in is one he ought never to have entered? The whole place reeks of that deadly odour. The dog and the cat are tainted with it. It bears a sickening resemblance to the description one human writer made of heaven. The regions where there is only life, and therefore all that is not music, is silence. Music and silence. How I detest them both. You! Disgusting little...
Here the manuscript breaks off and is resumed in a different hand.
In the heat of composition, I find that I have inadvertently allowed myself to assume the form of a large centipede. I am accordingly dictating the rest to my secretary. Through this girl and her disgusting family, the patient is now getting to know more Christians every day, and very intelligent Christians too. Looking around your patient's new friends, I find that the best point of attack would be the borderline between theology and politics. Certainly we do not want men to allow their Christianity to flow into their political life, for the establishment of anything like a really just society would be a major disaster. On the other hand, we do want, and want very much, to make men treat Christianity as a means. Preferably, of course, as a means to their own advancement, but failing that, as a means to anything, even to social justice. Success here depends on confusing him. If you try to make him explicitly and professedly proud of being a Christian, you will probably fail. The enemy's warnings are too well known. If, on the other hand, you let the idea of we Christians drop out altogether and make him merely complacent about his set, you will produce not true spiritual pride, but mere social vanity, which by comparison is a trumpery, puny little sin. What you want is to keep a sly self-congratulation mixed with all his thoughts, and never allow him to raise the question, what precisely am I congratulating myself about? The idea of belonging to an inner ring, of being in a secret, is very sweet to him. Play on that nerve. Teach him, using the influence of this girl when she is silliest, to adopt an air of amusement at the things the unbelievers say. Signed, Toadpipe, for his abysmal sublimity, Under Secretary Screwtape, T.E., B.S., etc.